Thank you. Mr. Chairman, Ranking Member Rush, members of the subcommittee, thank you for the opportunity to be here. My name is Paul Cicio, and I'm the President of the Industrial Energy Consumers of America. ICEA is a trade association. Our manufacturing companies have revenues of $1.3 trillion, over 1,500 major manufacturing facilities across the United States, and we employ some 1.7 million people. ICEA companies are mostly energy-intensive, trade-exposed industries. This means that they are substantial consumers of natural gas and electricity, and that relatively small changes in the price of energy can have a significant impact on competitiveness and jobs. The industrial sector uses about 1/3 of the U.S. natural gas and 1/3 of the U.S. electricity. The key message of this testimony to Congress is that consumers are not being served by a combination of actions and inactions by policymakers, all of which potentially threaten electric and natural gas reliability. Because the electric reliability is dependent upon natural gas pipeline capacity reliability, that no federal agency apparently has responsibility for oversight of natural gas pipeline reliability, means, in general, that no one in Washington is in charge of reliability. The U.S. cannot have electric reliability without having natural gas pipeline reliability. Everyone is aware of the Northeast Corridor pipeline constraints and how it increased prices. Thankfully, policymakers are working to resolve the problem. What ICEA is worried about is what we do not know about the pipeline constraints in other parts of the country. The question that keeps us up at night is, given the momentous market changes underway over the next 4 years, at peak natural gas demand periods like very hot summer days or very cold winter nights, will there be adequate natural gas pipeline capacity for all natural gas consumers? While the North American Electric Reliability Corporation, NERC, has responsibility for overseeing electric reliability and appears to be doing a good job, there is no such organization for overseeing natural gas pipeline capacity reliability. FERC has authority over most aspects of natural gas pipelines, but not reliability. They view reliability as responsibility of the market. The decision to build a pipeline is a market decision, not a regulatory decision, and we agree with that premise. While the premise of a pipeline decision to build or not build has not changed and shouldn't change, the market it serves has changed profoundly in several complicated ways that greatly increase the potential for reliability problems that never existed before, all at the same time and over a compressed period of time. And we must be mindful that potential solutions in this arena are capital intensive and where timely environmental permitting is a huge obstacle to speed. These facts make a compelling case for why oversight and studies evaluating reliability at future peak demands are necessary to prevent future reliability problems. In contrast, for electric reliability, NERC is doing studies that encompass the country to evaluate and provide vital information that supports preemptive action by policymakers and markets to guard against electric reliability problems. The recent study completed by the Midwest Independent System Operator, MISO, clearly demonstrates the need for greater oversight and study. The MISO study concluded in the short term, more than 65% of the pipelines currently supplying gas to 13 Midwest states has insufficient capacity to fully meet its needs from existing generating units. For the period 2016 to 2030, almost 90% of the pipelines have insufficient capacity. The results of this study should have served as a red flag to policymakers, but it apparently has not had quite the effect that we would like. Lastly, How FERC and the regional markets respond to these challenges may result in consideration of policy changes that could be of concern to the industrial sector. For example, a FERC policy that gives certain rights and priorities to electric generators for access to natural gas pipeline capacity may provide potential solutions to electric generation reliability, but creates reliability and cost problems for manufacturers. Mr. Chairman, in conclusion, reliability is an important safety and cost issue. Policymakers should not wait until there are rolling brownouts or blackouts to provide oversight of natural gas pipeline capacity.
Thanks very